This is Annotate with me, and in this video we will be looking at Winter Swans by Owen Sheers. Get a copy of the poem in front of you and read it, out loud if you can, just to yourself or to your dog, it doesn't matter. Poetry is like sheet music. It doesn't work if it's just on the page, so read it out loud. Pause the video here if you need to. This poem addresses a romantic relationship. In the beginning, this relationship is unfulfilling or unhappy. The couple are silent and apart. But we see a transition throughout the poem, from this distance to emotional and physical intimacy. Where they begin silent and apart, they end up with their hands swimming this distance between them. Sheers opens with clouds and rain. We have pathetic fallacy and personification. The stormy, gloomy weather hints that all is not well, possibly reflecting a troubled relationship. Rain clouds are typically associated with misery and overhanging worries. These 2 days of rain could be indicative of 2 days for arguing. The couple are now exhausted, just like the clouds. They have given their all. The use of pathetic fallacy is more than nature simply reflecting mood here. It is the beginning of a conceit, an elaborate, extended metaphor which runs throughout the poem, which ties the couple inextricably to the natural world, or more specifically, to water. If you look at what the water is doing in the poem, you'll get a good idea of the state of the changing relationship between the speaker and their partner. The second stanza. More personification and more pathetic fallacy. Here, the earth is alive, but not for long. She's drowning, dying, choking for breath, gulping for breath. It's a visceral, visual image that reflects the effect this romantic rift is having on the couple. It's as if the argument is killing them. To skirt something is to avoid it. A lake, a large body of water, which appears still and calm on the surface, but is teeming with hidden depths. An interpretation of to skirt the lake could be that they're avoiding the depth of the issue in front of them, just stepping around this body of water, just stepping around this problem which is causing such struggle. Silent and apart is the first real concrete clue of what's going on between this couple. Now note the commas, these caesuras, which physically separate silent and apart from the rest of the poem, really cutting it like a knife, making you pause and take notice. Stanza 3. The swans came and stopped us. The swans are active here, deliberate even. They come, they stop. They're not just swimming past, but moving with purpose. And then they put on a show. Again, the word show implies deliberate, rehearsed act, something of significance. There's a couple of ways you could look at this. Either the couple and their love story as part of some wider web. The argument they're having is so wrong and so unnatural that nature feels it has to step in. It makes a plan. It puts on a show to bring the two back together. This interpretation places a high value on love. It frames it as some sort of cosmic wish that everything is involved in to make love happen. Or, a slightly more cynical view, that you see this couple, they're creeping towards estrangement, they're desperate for a sign. They're looking for a symbol, and they'll find it even in the swans just paddling about on the duck pond.